Hey, so this is a follow-up version of the eagle that was raised by the chickens. There's kind of a twist to this story that a lot of people don't know that I tell often to clients that I work with. So, yeah, there was this eagle. It was raised by chickens, believing that it was one of them. It would peck the ground, never fly higher than a fence post. But in this version, a scientist arrives and he can't accept the fact that the eagle, the king of birds, would live like a chicken. And so the first test that he has, he lifts the eagle high in the air and he declares, "You're an eagle," and spread its wings and fly and try to throw it. The eagle just falls to the ground, starts pecking around like a chicken again, and in a sense, the comfort was stronger than the calling. The second test, the scientist takes it to the barn roof and he says, "You're an eagle, fly," throws it off the barn roof. Again, the eagle hits the ground, familiar with the coop, looks around, starts pecking around. So now the fear was stronger than the freedom. Then the scientists realized the problem. Look, as long as the eagle can see his way back to comfort, it's never going to discover what it's capable of. So his third test, he drives the eagle to the edge of a cliff and no chickens in sight, no coop below, no familiar ground. He holds the eagle over the void and he throws it off the ledge. Says, "You're an eagle, fly." And in that moment, falling through nothing but air, no safety net, no plan B, the eagle's wings finally spread. And not because it believed it could fly, but not because it suddenly felt confident, but because it had no other choice. And in that terrifying, magnificent moment, it discovered what had always been true, that it was an eagle. It soared for the first time, finally understanding it was never meant for the ground. Now, let me tell you why this changes everything about your life. You're waiting to feel ready. You're waiting for confidence. You're waiting for probably the perfect moment to spread your wings, but that's not how eagles learn to fly. Eagles learn to fly when staying on the ground is no longer an option. And I think that's what we got to look at our own lives. What I've experienced is every major breakthrough in my life came when I was pushed off a cliff. Whether it's a divorce that you're forced to rebuild from, a job loss that made you start that business, the diagnosis that changed your priorities, the betrayal that taught you boundaries. You didn't fly because you were ready. You flew because you had no choice. And see, I think we hate the cliff. We resist it. We fear it. We do everything to avoid it. We cleaned our chicken coops even when they're killing us slowly. And we choose familiar misery over uncertain possibility. We'd rather peck at crumbs than risk the fall. But here's what the scientists knew that we forget. Eagles can't not fly when they're thrown off the cliff. It's not about courage or confidence. It's about nature taking over when comfort's removed. Your true nature, your gifts, your strengths, your capabilities, it's all there waiting, just waiting. It just needs the cliff. And right now, life might be pushing you towards the edge. That relationship ending, the opportunity requiring everything that you got, that change that terrifies you, that's not life trying to destroy you. That's life trying to show you that you have wings. So stop waiting to feel like an eagle before you fly. You'll only discover you're an eagle when you actually fly. And you'll only fly when the ground is no longer an option. That comfort zone that you're gripping a hold of, it's not protecting you, it's preventing you. The familiar life that you're defending, it's not safety, it's actually a cage, it's a prison. The chickens telling you to be realistic, they're not wise, they're terrified. Some of you are standing at the cliff's edge right now trying to negotiate with life, looking back for a way to the familiar ground. Just stop. This is your moment. This is where you discover what you've always been, but you're too comfortable to find out. The scientist in the story wasn't cruel when he threw the eagle off the cliff. He was revealing truth. Life isn't cruel when it removes your safety nets. It's showing you that you were never meant to need them. And you think the cliff is your crisis, but actually the cliff is your curriculum. It's where chickens discover their eagles. It's where you discover that falling isn't failure. It's the split second before flying. So when life throws you off the cliff, don't panic. Spread your wings. Trust what you were built to do, because eagles don't learn to soar in the chicken coop. They learn when there's nothing between them and the sky. And your cliff, it isn't your ending, it's the beginning. And once you spread those wings, once you catch that first wind, once you finally soar, you'll understand why life had to push you off the edge. You'll never go back to pecking out the ground again once you experience that.